Yo, Crypto Nation and mining family, what's going on? What up, what up, what up? All you happy hashers out there. Hopefully, y'all are having a wonderful day. Wonderful day. Definitely, as you are sliding on up in here, certainly smash that Lizzie like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. Yo. What's up, Sadie? What up, Adele? He's like listening while I'm soloing at work. Hashtag solo gang. Gang, gang. Nice. What's going on? Rude, my dude. Certainly, guys, hit this up onto your favorite social medias. Get the word out there that I am here. I am live. And it is Free Hash Friday. Yo, definitely get it out there. Use the hashtag Free Hash Friday out there, guys. Yo, fire! I know it's late for you, my dude. Rude. Certainly, thank you guys for all being here. Y'all rock as usual. Yo. So let's go ahead and dive right on into things. Check this out. Bitcoin still kind of trading out sideways like I have been predicting with the rest of the market. We're going to be sitting here just kind of playing around in this little choppy zone. If we tighten up a little bit, can we see a little rise out of the deal? Certainly, but I think that there's going to be enough people trying to suppress the prices at this point because we're close to the end of the taxable season, guys. So kind of think of that while you're kind of navigating these times. It's like we have the election plus taxes. So you have that battle between the two of, if we get communism, which is going to be horrible for taxes, or are we going to get free like a little bit of free capitalism back? And that's going to determine where the price is going to land by the end of the year. But I don't think that we're going to see meteoric rise just because Trump gets elected in, or we're going to I would see a bigger chance of a huge sell-off if Kamala gets in. So I mean, just because of the policies that people are predicting that she's going to be putting out there. The investing world understands, I think, hopefully, what's at stake. Hopefully not all of them are completely brain dead and think that what the taxes that she's going to be putting out there or trying to implement are not going to affect them. They will regret life if they vote for Kamala and they get in and the taxes alone, the policies on that alone get implemented. A lot of people are going to get wrecked. Oh, yeah. And there'll be a bloodbath. There'll be people trying to sell out of assets because unrealized gains. Oh, you don't want to be caught with holding the bag, because they're going to tax you when it's doing good, but they're not going to tax you when they're not going to give you any money back if it does bad. It's really a one-way street. It's called theft. Yeah. I'm just going to point it out there like that. That's kind of how I look at it, because she's wanting to put in unrealized gains taxes. That's going to destroy the investing market overnight, because people are going to be afraid that if I make a little money right now, I'm going to owe a whole bunch over here because it's going to be unrealized gains. It's definitely not anything anybody wants to get involved with. Plus, you're going to see that with your housing. I mean, guys, imagine renting from somewhere, and next month your landlord comes up to you and goes, "You got to raise your rent." And you're like, "What?" Be like, "Yeah, unrealized gains. The property value went up in price, so it means that I have to put that price onto you, and you now owe another $1,000 this month." And then next month, the price goes down to the property, and you just pay your normal rent. I mean, that's basically what they're stating. It goes up, you pay more. it stays the same or drops, you pay the same. It makes no sense. Makes no sense. But yeah, I think that we're going to be seeing a lot more of this complete chop. I mean, we've been seeing it even here in the traditional markets. These traditional markets have absolutely been doing the same shit because nobody in any market knows how to really navigate the waters of what's about to happen. I think the investors in every fashion is looking for Trump to be signaled to be the victor, because it means that they're going to be able to commence doing business and money flows. When money flows, people make money, means everybody makes money. Without a moving economy, which would be the movement of capital, things have to be bought, sold, and traded in every fashion in the economy to make the economy work. Right now, we're starting, and it's the reason why we're seeing this like chop, is that you're seeing the system just kind of bind up on itself and it's halting. What up, Tech Man? What up, what up? It's like sick hat gang. Yeah, it's all about that sick merchandise. Tom Bailey for the win. He's just a really cool drag racer. if anybody's not familiar with it, if you're into drag racing at all, check out Tom Bailey on YouTube, man. Yes. What up, son? Got those 22s. Yo, what's up? What's up? 22s in the house here. Yo. But yeah, I mean, we're watching the whole system right now because of the political landscape just kind of seize on itself. Nobody really wants to make a big move until the market kind of works itself out, and then on top of that, we're looking at end of year taxable event. I think it's just like the perfect storm ultimately. On top of that, we got dock workers that were striking. I think they're going to come back to work for a little bit while they're negotiating, just because of the hurricane. They're utilizing the hurricane relief to get these people motivated back into the ports, which, bless their hearts if they do it. If they don't, I understand. I mean, if people don't understand the whole port thing and its effects, everything that we do too, we're trying to buy equipment and nothing through the ports are going to be shipping anything. It causes services and goods to go up in price, because you have less of the commodities here in the United States coming back in to replenish everything that's here. So we're trying to get equipment that's going to start going up in price the longer the port dock guys or the longshoremen. I want to make sure I'm using the right words. I don't want to disrespect these guys. They do a lot of good work. But the longshoremen have had in their contracts certain things that have been violated by the docking companies. So there's more to the story than just wages, but the media is reporting it as if it's only just the wages. There is a lot more to that story. If you start talking to or listening to some of the people that are, family members of the longshoremen, or you're starting to hear some of the longshoremen themselves talking about it, and that their contracts specifically stated that there would be no automation. A year after the contracts were signed, there was automation. So there are things, there are a bunch of things that are in those contracts that they could have already have been on strike about, but they decided to work the rest of their contract, and now they're sitting here and going, yeah, we're putting our foot down. We should have put our foot down a hot minute ago, but we took the high road. and we made sure that this was not an issue. And these it's not like these dock companies are being blindsided by this. It's not like the union representatives are not talking with these people directly and telling them, hey, look, this is the problem, X, Y, and Z. The companies have allowed the strike to happen because they're unwilling to even bend the knee in the slightest bit. And they think that they can just buy these people out. But the more automation they start putting into the docks, the less workers there are. So these people are looking at, going, hey, look, we want to make sure that all of our guys are here. We don't want to lose one person off of this dock. Keep that automation out of here. I don't care if you're trying to save money. And to a greater extent, I do agree with a lot of it. It's like if we have all this manpower, then goods and services should be cheap and easy to move around. Cheap to produce, easy to move around. You got enough manpower, bam. But now they're trying to produce the same amount at zero cost. And and what are you going to do with the working class? You're just going to annex them out for technology. Yeah, there's going to be a point where, the world will just kind of implode on itself, and it'll be more than just chaos breaking out. You've got to make sure that people are working and are able to keep a living going. I mean, us miners, we already know that we're not going to be making $1 bazillion off of mining here. Not enough to sit there and, produce a living wage off of. Not everybody has that good power rate. So that, with that being alone, cost of energy right now is too high. So working at home for a lot of people is not feasible. And the more people that are not working, it's going to start affecting other industries, auto industries. And the auto industry is already starting to take a hit. Dealership, you're looking at Stellantis is going, looking at shutting down the Dodge Ram division. Stellantis is the owners of Dodge Chrysler Jeep, and they are getting rid of certain lineups of vehicles right now, and laying off thousands of people, shutting down plants right now. So we're going to start seeing like a big purging here, as there's more people than there are jobs. And as that happens, there's only so many customers somebody can sell something to. I mean, think of it this way too, guys. You go on to Steam. What's still one of the highest used GPUs out there? A 1060 Ti. A 1060 Ti, guys. It's still very valid to this day. That alone tells you that people don't have the disposable income to just upgrade. And if they don't have it for the small little piddly stuff, these bigger corporations are going to start feeling the hurt bad, real bad. And then you're going to start seeing, these other, places that are food distribution, they're going to start feeling it too. And they're going to respond going, we know we cannot charge people exponentially more money. We've either got to find cheaper goods, or we have to lessen the total weight of each package so that the price remains the same. They're still kind of getting food, but they're getting less and less and less. And that's what I call shrinkflation. It's inflation, but in reverse, where your price stays identical, but your serving size gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Yo, what up, Gandhi? What up, what up? But yeah, I mean, we're kind of seeing this across all the boards, and as more people lose jobs, the more this is going to start accelerating. If they don't start putting workers before profits here soon, they're going to basically implode the system. The system will not be able to handle itself if there's nobody to sell any of the goods and services to anymore. To hell with your stock shareholders. If your company that you're investing in has nobody to sell their product to, what are you going to do? You're going to lose money. You're going to lose money, or that company is going to sell that same product for a far less profit, and you're going to make far less money on your investment. But guess what? We have movement of money. That's what the system needs. And without the yo, what up? We got a membership. Yo, thank you, Gundy. Yo, what up, Sherm? What up, Gene? All the cool people are here, dude. Wow, man. Don't forget to smash that lizardy like button as you guys are coming in. I know how some of you guys are. You kind of come in and you're like, yo, and you forget to hit that little thumbs up button down there. You know, I'm just saying. What up? Gundy's like, rigged. It's always rigged. Exactly. It is always absolutely rigged in his house. And guys, for all of you guys that are members, certainly hit me up and give me some ideas of like what you would like to see at the different tier levels. I have 3 different tier levels. And just kind of give me some ideas of things that you guys would find valuable at each tier level. Yo. Like fun emojis, maybe a cat, maybe a cat, maybe. I'll have to look a cat or two. I can do that for like the entry level stuff here. Yeah, things can be done. But so yeah, I mean, like we're with the way that the economy is going, and you know, and I feel for all the people that got wrecked by the hurricane. I know some people that are in North Carolina, and the people who live in the hollers, my heart goes out to some of those people. They're in remote areas where the roads have been washed out by a 100 or 1,000-year storm. This is like a storm of the century. So, a storm like this has come through here before, guys. People got to also remember, a lot of these roads are built next to rivers, streams, and stuff like that. It's like you already know those are waterways, and you're coming off of a mountain. You get enough water coming down, you're going to see some epic stuff. And I know some of these roads were, back in the day, they were designed down, water washout ways that, they were like, oh, we've never seen water come down here ever, and you're like, okay, cool, build a road. And then today, they found out why nature had those areas opened up, because it rained like that once before. And they're showing like complete towns just pummeled. Oh my God, just absolutely pummeled. I feel bad for the people that they're the 200 dead people. My heart bleeds out for each one of those family members. May they get their lives back together in some semblance soon. And then there's a bunch of people that are missing, and then a bunch of people that they're just unable to get to them. They're in such remote areas in the mountain range. So they're rizzity wrecked out there. I'm glad that there are people that are going down there to help out, and I'm glad that there are people out there helping out that are defying some of the law official people that have been trying to turn them away, and some of the people have been dealing with like tire slashings and stuff like that, trying to help. So There's some funky stuff going on here. Funky stuff, especially when one of these areas has a lithium mine sitting in there that, I'm sure they'd like to expand. And these pesky towns are in the way. So, it's like there's a bunch of conspiracy theories. I'm not going to go off into the weeds on that one. But, them not having any, quote unquote, we don't have the money to be able to do disaster relief like this. That's wrong if we're sitting there and engaging war with Ukraine and Russia. If we can't afford to take care of our own people here in a time of disaster, then we have no business meddling in the affairs of a war of another country that's not ours. So I have some small issues if they're quote unquote not having the money, or because they have a spending problem here. They can mysteriously find $8 billion for Ukraine, but they can't mysteriously find 500 million for bringing some resemblance of life back to these towns that have been just absolutely wiped out by a once in a lifetime storm. I do have small issues with that. It's like we really should not be spending money in other countries. It's like, oh, I can't afford to sit there and put food on my table tonight, but I'm gonna go buy a brand new car. I mean, that is the equivalent of the government's mentality at this point. It's like you're starving, but you're gonna go buy the brand new Cadillac. It just makes no sense. And a lot of this stuff is going to be, it's like, and this is some of the stuff that's causing a lot of that chop in the entire market itself. I mean, you look at the Bitcoin on chart, guys. Bitcoin on chart, and yeah, we put in a little bit of a higher high and a much higher low. So, you're going to have your chart guru people, it's going to turn around. It's turning around. It's like, I don't think so. I think that we are going to be trading out into this range because, like, if you really kind of zoom out on this, look at this. We are trading within a range, and we have been progressively lower. This is the first time we went to a higher high and a higher low, but look at the last three dips. We almost dipped down to almost the same range. It's like we dipped down at the lowest range was at $49,000. We ranged out at 52 and 53,000. So you can average that out to being probably about $50,000 to $51,000 dip. So I mean, we have been putting in lower lows and lower highs. So what you would consider this a secular bull run and a bear market because we are still trending down. We have not trended up, and I would argue the fact that we're actually just trading sideways in a range, and it's a big range. There's no support, there's no resistance really at these levels. It's just we're trading in a huge range here, depending on people's emotions. What up, all set? He's like, oh, Charty. Oh yeah. So, I mean, I look at this as like anytime that you see it kind of dip down, not trading advice, not buying advice, not investing advice, but I see it dip down and I'm like, ooh, piece of candy. And I buy a little bit of Bitcoin. So, I mean, you guys do as you wish. But every time I see one of these little dip outs, man, I'm like, buy me a little bit of more Bitcoin. I don't think that we're going to see a huge breakdown past this $49,000 mark. I think there's too many hopefuls at this point that'll just buy that up at this point, unless the U.S. dollar turns to trash. U.S. dollar turns to trash, then then we're looking at a whole different creature, guys. Whole freaking different creature. There will not be any reckoning if the U.S. dollar sits there and crashes. This market will implode slightly and then explode with people rushing into the hardest asset known to man outside of gold itself. What up, Jason? He's like, what did I miss? Oh, man, you missed everything. You have missed everything, my dude. Absolutely everything. But yeah, I mean, we are looking at, it's like just to kind of trade out this market. I wouldn't be looking at profits or losses on this. I would just be looking at going, okay, this is a good, a dip buying opportunity. You find it, you go into a dip and you see some hardware that's on sale. It's a buying opportunity. Not that you have to go buy it. It's just an opportunity to buy it for cheaper than you normally would have if you were in the market for such, right? And it's like as this, especially if you guys are in the United States, as these numbers go up, man, goods and services are going to continue to go up. So I mean, I only urge you guys to vote. I'm not telling you guys who to vote for, but one will be a little bit better on the economy than the other. And I don't think hookers are good for the economy. I'm just saying. So, but looking at the way that our current administration is spending is out of control, guys. Absolutely out of control. As COVID was starting, we're at about $31 trillion. We're like right at the 31 trillion. So we've put almost $5 trillion in one administration. That's more than what we spent on World War II and World War I combined, with the Depression sprinkled in. That is more money that was spent in than all of that whole period put together. And people wonder why our economy is rizzity wrecked. This is the stuff that just weighs down on the economy, because that means each one of your dollars are worth less. Less and less and less and less. So, guys, I just kind of implore everybody just to go out there and go vote. I don't care who you vote for, just vote. Get everybody you know to just vote. And vote in person. Another thing that I wouldn't vote for, and I'll do this in person. Let me move my head up out of the way here. NiceHash. Dear NiceHash users, due to new regulatory requirements, we must now implement mandatory KYC. What is KYC? Know your customer. Identity verification for all users. They want your ID, and they are going to give it to the government to tell them who is currently mining with NiceHash. Anybody using NiceHash at this point, you deserve everything that the government will do to you later. If you give them any information, you deserve everything that the government does to you moving forward. That means you voted for it. You might be asking, well, dude, I'm using NiceHash because I don't know I don't know anything about computers, and I just don't have any dedicated computer to be able to run. I wanted something that can easily just run. There are other ways. If you guys are new to this, please just get a hold of me. I will help you sit there and set up miners directly onto your computer, and you take care of it yourself. There are other ways to be able to mine into stuff You can mine with the software, mine directly to unmineable, still get your sweet busy Bitcoin, and not have to worry about know your customer KYC identification. I do not believe in identification of miners, of any kind of anybody who's participating in the mining community. So they don't have the right to know if I'm participating or not. This is fucking permissionless. To have to use my my ID means that NiceHash is now putting a wall up that stops anybody from participating. Now, not anybody can participate. They're basically stopping it. Like, let's say your kid, who's, let's say, 8 years old, you built him a nice little gaming computer, and he's sitting there mining on the side. I mean, I get most of you guys here. I know you're already to teach a kid the right way to mine the right way, but I'm just saying, just for argument's sake, say your kid was mining. It's like, I think that your 8-year-old, if he wants to be motivated to mine, he should be allowed to participate, no questions asked. And NiceHash just put a paywall up. So they're now saying that if you are underage, you are no longer allowed to participate. Techman's like, I wonder if Unmineable is next. Sadie writing in Nem for president. Right? Yeah, exactly. I wish that they would sit there and tell the government to kind of fuck off, and move their headquarters somewhere where they didn't have to worry about it makes me wonder where their headquarters is relocated. I don't know where NiceHash is located. I don't know if they're stateside here. If they are, they need to get out of the country. Because putting up a stone wall, stopping people who are underage, or people who are more trying to be anonymous, to be forced to take that anonymity away from you, that's BS. Absolute BS. So anybody who's using NiceHash, please stop. This is mining advice. This is a public service announcement. Do not use NiceHash. Moving forward, guys, this is from them. This is directly from them. What's up with that? It's like, tell me that you're a government agent without telling me that you are a government agent. It's like, I thought they were in Slovenia. I don't know. Wherever they are, they're now rolling over for the government. I don't care what country this is even due to. It does not matter what country. To me, I don't care if this was in Germany and this was to a German, to a person from Germany. Don't care. The moment that you do KYC in crypto mining industry, you're done. You no longer exist to me. I will teach people different ways on being able to mine moving forward, right off their own computer, guys. Like, I will sit there and start running start doing my old tutorials like I used to, setting up miners on your own computer and making a mine. Setting up the overclocks, understanding the overclocks on here on your own personal computer. I have no problem putting these tutorials back together for everybody. I probably should. It's good content. Would probably help a lot of people. I think I should do it. I got a lot of stuff I got to start making vids on, because I got like test equipment and all this other cool stuff. Everything's all set up, and oh yeah, it's gonna be cool. Just like it's gonna be as cool as Free Hash Friday. I'm just saying, if you guys want to, get the word out to all your favorite people on your social medias and let them know that today is Free Hash Friday. So I'd like to get as many people as I can in here for Free Hash Friday. Who started Free Hash Friday? Who was it that I saw do that the first time? It was a long time ago too. It might have been either Son of a Tech or Brandon Coin. I know Savage used to. Yeah, like I forget who did the first one. Like a group of us like just started doing it. You know, was it Brandon Coin? Mikkel says it's Brandon Coin. I think it was Brandon Coin. FA. Oh yeah, we got confirmation. Mikkel thinks it's Brandon Coin, and I'm inclined to kind of remember that it was like Brandon Coin. Yeah. I think you're. He's like a lot used to do it. Yeah, I remember a bunch like a bunch of us, a lot of us used to do it back in the day. I'm just kind of bringing it back. Make free hash Friday great again. And and I got something like since Mikkel is here, I have some like cool stuff for Mikkel here. Mikkel would be interested in this. I know Mikkel would nerd out on something like this, but maybe the rest of you guys would nerd out on this too. So we got Arch Linux and Valve collaboration. Like, we are excited to announce that Arch Linux is entering into a direct collaboration with Valve. Valve is generously providing backing of two critical projects that will have a huge impact on our distribution: a build service infrastructure and securing signing enclave. By supporting work on freelance basis for these topics, Valve enables us to work on them without being limited solely by the free time of our volunteers. He's like super stoked on this. I had a feeling you would be, Mikkel. I had a feeling. He's like, this opportunity allows us to address some of the biggest outstanding challenges we have been facing for a while. The collaboration will be speeding up the progress that would otherwise take much longer for us to achieve, and will ultimately unblock us from finally pursuing some of our planned endeavors. We are incredibly grateful for Valve to make this possible, and the explicit comment to help and support Arch Linux. Valve is doing huge work bringing Linux into the forefront runnings for the first time. They are building libraries that have never been built on Linux, making stuff actually work. That were almost exclusive to Windows devices. He's like, gaming on Linux, here we come. No shit, dude. No shit, dude. I am super excited about this. Too funny, Shuby. I have my FA hat right up on my my computer desk. It is on full display with all of my other cool stuff up there. I got a lot of cool stuff up there. Very cool stuff. So got that awesome hat on display for anybody that comes into my house. They see that hat. So they see that one of a kind hat. I'm just gonna say, man, she'd be like knocked it out of the park with this awesome hat. And then on my keychain, I've got that FA symbol. Oh, cause it's FA. I'm just saying, super FA. So I'm super excited about this. This is super FA because like if they get more development going onto Linux, it'll pipe in some more development on there and some things that kind of like they work, but they can be polished a little bit better on Linux side. Might start working a lot better because you'll have new developers coming and getting involved on it. So super excited because like a lot of my small form factor stuff, it's all running Linux because I can remote into it. I can do everything I want just from this computer, and I can have it running in another room. And you know, like my 3D printer and stuff like that, whenever I'm doing all my time lapse, all that time lapse that I did with my 3D printer is all done through Linux. And I wish there was some more support because then I've got other cameras that have better resolution than than my Logitech's, and I can take much better filtered photos, but Linux doesn't support the cameras. So, I mean, but Windows does. I can do it. I can set it up that way on Windows, but not Linux. And all of my small, like I said, my small form factor stuff's all Linux. Am I like this Linux person? No. I kind of tool around with it. I understand it. If I run into issues, I've got my homeboy over here, Mikkel, and then I've got my wife's kid that I could sit there and ask him a few questions whenever I'm running into my brick wall, and just kind of stuff that's a little past my particular knowledge set. Because you know what, I don't fucking know everything. So, hell yeah, Mikkel, because you know what you're doing with Linux. I'm a novice. I'm a novice Linux user. I came from the, it's like back in the day they would have just called me a script kiddie. It's like I can make small little scripts. I can steal scripts. I know how to implement them. I know how to manipulate them. But when it comes down to coding them, yeah, understanding some of the error codes. Sometimes, I get confused with that one too. But yep. But like seeing some of this though means that it's gonna like hopefully get more user friendly. So somebody like me would actually go from being a novice to being kind of proficient in it if it had a little bit better usability behind it. Oh, I'm kind of stoked over this too. I'm just saying, and I had a feeling that Mikkel would have already known about this, so I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised. It's like Solo Gang is like, yo, 2 Raven blocks this week. Damn. That's a lot of Raven. I've hit a couple of blocks before of Raven. I still have those blocks. They're sitting in an ancient Raven wallet. Sitting in super deep cold storage. It's like I seen it this morning. Super cool to see. I saw it this morning too, and I was like, oh, I'm sure Mikkel already saw this. What are you talking about, Rude? You got some from Red Panda, right? I have no idea what you're talking about. Not sure. But we're almost at that. It's like let's have a treasure hunt for Nemesis Treasure of Raven. Yeah, it's not even like on a computer that touches the internet. But here I'm going to escape and go back over here. And we're doing a free hash Friday, so I guess we're almost at that 1 hour marker. I guess we should start planning for free hash, right? So for everybody that's stuck around all the way to the end, you see, I'm gonna force you guys to have to stick around to the end because I'm not doing free hash Friday until the very end. So you guys gotta sit tight, enjoy the show, and then I reward you. Bam! Look at that. So trying to think here. I got one. All right, I have what I want you guys to do. All right, so of course you gotta like, subscribe, hit the bell notification over here because it's my RN homesteading channel. So you gotta like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I want you guys to put in there what's one thing you would like to grow and what's stopping you from growing it. Oh, one thing that you want to grow and what's stopping you from doing it. I know, that's a good one, right? I'm going to make you guys think about it. It's going to be a thoughtful question. Bam. So, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. That's the easy part. Then you got to put what's one thing you want to grow and what's stopping you. I know. It's a tough one. You want that free hash, right? I'm telling you. I'm gonna decentralize the world. Flowers the 5-0. You got to put that over there, though. Just put down hashtag free the tomato. Oh my gosh. It's like, I'll be going live in a bit. Still at work at the moment. Nice, Bedell. Noise. It's like, Mikkel's like, I thought the same thing. Damn, you're not living in a free state. Oh, you're missing the link. What? No. That's not how this works. You don't miss the link. Here's that link. And here's that link again. You know, just in case you might have missed it, there's that link. There might be one more link here. There you go. There's another link for you. Just in case you missed the other one. So far, we got 3 comments. We got 3 people that are wanting to win some free hash over here. That's all that wants? Yep, right into that post. So like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Put what plant you would like to grow And what's stopping you? You know, it's a homesteading channel, guys, so, you know. I haven't been doing any cannabis content over there. Rude's like, I'm gonna win. Maybe. Usually it's Tech Man, but man, like, Rude came over here and he like kind of dethroned him a little bit. You know, I was expecting Tech Man to win, and he still hasn't. Still only 3 unique comments. Let me make sure that there is. I've had this happen before where comments got hung up flagged by YouTube. So let me go over and make sure YouTube's not flagging anything because I see 5 comments in there. Let's see here, YouTube Studios. Comments. Anything held for review? Nope. So we only got 3 unique comments. Only three of you guys want to win some free hash? Well, only 3. There's 8 now, huh? Well, why isn't it working then? Oh, I got 4. So we got Sherm, Shuby, Sadie, Techman, Tiger, Rude. Huh. Let me try just reloading this then. Copy. Let's paste. Aha! We got 8 now. I had to like completely refresh this. Woohoo! We got 8. We have a full 8 people now. Woohoo! They got commented too. Nice. Nice. We have 8 unique comments all together. Let me make sure it's not like having more issues and I'm not missing anybody else since he said that he also commented pasties. All right, we got We got 8 awesome people that commented in here. So I can go like this, bam. So I got the link in here, and I've got 8 unique comments. I mean, for anybody who's wanting to do this last second, here you guys go. You know, there you go. And I'll refresh this one more time. And we have 8 unique comments. So I think we should try this. We should start this. We are at that 1 hour marker here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're at that. Well, actually, no. Whoop, I'm sorry. I got 4 minutes before we're at the 1 hour mark. That was just like on the second. Oop. I'm like looking at the numbers. It's so tiny. So tiny down there. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to refresh this one last time. We got 8 awesome people. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and press go. It is time to go. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, go. Bueno, chicken dinner. Who's got this? Who's got it? Rude, he fucking called it too. Oh my god. Oh, that is awesome. Rude, my dude, you have fucking won again. I know, right, Mikkel? Fucking rigged, dude. I'm just fucking saying. He's like bananas. The temp in the sun is not hot enough over there. So he wishes he can grow a banana tree, but he gets too cold. I have the same problem. There is a cold type variety out there that is a dwarf banana, and if you pile up enough mulch around it and you can keep it above 4 feet tall without dying, then because bananas are every other year you get fruit. So if you can make them survive for 2 years and you put enough mulch to mulch it up about fucking 4 feet and insulate it for the winter, you might be able to get the dwarf variety to survive. So it will, you can, well, I would suggest to do this off of a GPU rig. What I can do for you is I've got a 4-card GPU rig. It's a 4-card 3080 rig. And you give me a wallet address that is usable, that I can use with Unminable. And I will pick the most profitable thing from Unminable and mine directly to your wallet with the coin of your choice. Because that's what Unminable is all about. You can pick Bitcoin, Litecoin, it doesn't matter. You can go up on Unminable and see what coins you want to get paid out in. Just give me a wallet address and I will set everything up from there. So congratulations, Rude, my dude. Everybody drop some FAs in the Chizzity chat for Rude, my dude. And while you're doing that, smash that lizardy like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all that good stuff. Oh. Rude's like, Bitcoin, and yes it is. Nice. Yep, just give me a wallet address that's good for Unminable, and I got you. Definitely drop those FAs for Rude, man. That is freaking awesome, y'all. Man, Rude's been on a winning streak over here, guys. Just saying, he has been on fire with this. So does anybody got any other comments or questions before I head up out of here, guys? Like, there's not really been any big stuff that's been coming out in the hardware world. Not much to go over that. There, it's like, of course, there's been Aleo mining that's been pretty big as of lately. But again, it's like it's nothing huge, right? I guess some of the calculators early on were a little off on what you were actually pulling in with the amount of Aleo. But as the difficulty goes up, of course, coin payout goes down. But it is a ZK Snark coin. So the problem that I have with this coin myself is that all three of these exchanges that it's offered on are they restrict IP addresses. So I would have to access these with a VPN. Only way for me to be able to get up on here is with a VPN. Trash. That I got to do that in order to participate in this market. I'm like really kind of anti anything that you have to fucking like. You've got to like expose who you are to the world in order to participate. The Raptorium Discord is a hella man. You winning too much over their tech, man. Are they gonna kick you out for winning? Too funny. Very nice, very nice. Glad you were able to win 1,300 Raptorium. Nice.
That was legitness.
Yeah, it was, huh?
Yeah, I got a little bit of Bitcoin. I got a little bit. Got a little bit. It's like, buy them up, buy them up. Like, yeah, I mean, we could be ready to pop off, or we could be ready to roll over. I think it depends on... It depends, I think. He's like, sent it on Discord. Nice, nice. Heck yeah. Alright, my dude. I will get you all set up over there. And as soon as I get you set up, I'll start that countdown for 24 hours of free hash, my dude. It's like, yeah, Serpendex has an affiliate link to buy tickets. It's like, don't leave me in Vegas alone. Well, I won't be able to, like, I've got to wait until the press passes come on. I got to get a hold of somebody for press passes. If I can get my hands on press passes, I'm down. I'm gonna be out there. And then JP Morgan pours cold water on Ethereum, saying that saying that major institutional players tend to treat Bitcoin and gold as similar assets, but not so much on that Ethereum. Ethereum is too speculative. Hilarious. Ethereum is not part of the debasement trade, which is why it's currently underperforming. Ha ha ha. Yep, even the big players know that Ethereum is a hot pile of dog shit now. Hilarious. But we are over that 1 hour marker, guys. Thank you everybody for being here. And Techman, if I can get that press pass, I'm down to go for sure. Whenever, I'm sure that Mikkel will let me know when press passes are available, because I know he'd be looking forward to that. And yep, I will see you in a little bit, Mikkel, because I know we'll be going live here on DCA Adventure. So if you guys want to check that out, go check that out if you are new here, DCA Adventure. It is Friday night shenanigans over there. We don't talk about anything serious. We don't talk about, sometimes we talk about serious stuff, but then we don't talk about serious stuff, but it's guaranteed we're going to get derailed at least one time. A lot of F-bombs. It is not family friendly, but it is still a lot of fun. So go check out DCA Adventure because it's rated F for fucking awesome. Yo! Come through, we always FA. Yeah, you know it, Gundy. You know it. So with that being said, thank you everybody for being here. Smash that lizardy like button. Peace out. Stay savage. And may your watts be low and your hash be high. I'll see you on the next one. Yo! You gifted yourself a sub. Thank you, Gundy. That's FA. You gifted yourself a sub. That is hilarious. I looked over. I'm like, bro, give it on another one, and then it shows you up. That is hilarious. That is totally FA. Guys, drop some FAs in the chat because that was pretty FA. That's what happened to Sadie. It's pretty FA when it happens. You're like, oh, yeah, I gave it to myself. Awesome. Awesome. That's what it's all about. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Peace out, everybody. Yo.